Guys, so it is Wednesday and the pants are off. Okay, a 13.9.5. So I did actually do a pre-weigh and it was 13.9 on the dot. So okay, the exact same. All right. So that was interesting, stepping on the scale this morning. That 5 was my phone. Not joking, every time I put my phone down, it was solely on the 9 and nothing, no added little extras. But what I really wanted to say is that even if sometimes the scale doesn't move the way that you hope it will move, or had any preconceived ideas in your head about the number that should appear, don't give up, yeah? Just don't. It's one of those things. It's going to happen. Any weight loss, if you are on a weight loss journey, is an absolute victory. It really is. Nothing about this is easy, and we are trying to better ourselves in the process. And I think sometimes people forget that it's partly a mind game. And you shouldn't be putting expectations on yourself. You should be kind and gentle with yourself. And tomorrow is another day, and it's another day for me right now. It's super early. It's just past 6. So I have the entire day to, get my buns a moving and see if there's any change on the scale tomorrow. That's all you can do. So if you have stepped on your scale today and you're looking at it with disappointed eyes, please don't. If you are doing everything that you know is good for you and good for your body, don't sweat the number on the scale. So I've put myself together, hopefully looking semi-decent-ish. So as I was sorting out my makeup, I was watching a video by the Cynical Dude, and he's reacting to a TikTok, well actually several TikToks, but the one that specifically bothers me the most is having is easier than being fat. That's the most outrageous take I've ever heard in my life. No, it's not. I'm not going to be going into things about me just now, but what I will do is talk about this issue from a fasting perspective, which requires discipline, and that is not easy. This is, something that lots of people partake in, and although it's not on the same level, please do not misunderstand me, it's not on the same level as somebody with... But what I can say is that making a statement like that is absolutely outrageous. There is nothing easy about having And like I said, I'm coming from the perspective of fasting only, not the ED side of things. It takes a lot of discipline to be able to tell yourself no. And whilst, yes, fasting and are two very, very different things, worlds apart. And what I mean by that is saying no to yourself, saying no to your wants and your desires. I'm sorry, but that is not easier than mindlessly putting whatever you feel like in your mouth. And this is coming from somebody who has been on both sides of the scale. I'm not going to go into that here, but yeah, the point remains. There's nothing easier about telling yourself no. And I apologize again, but this made me extremely, extremely angry. It really did. You shouldn't be making statements like that. You just shouldn't. No matter what your number on the scale is, what body type you have. No, absolutely not. So I am just back from Sainsbury's and I got these pickled onions. Now, believe it or not, I'm actually really picky about pickled onions. I don't like them to have like any kind of heat to them, if that makes sense. So I'm going to give these a try. And they're just regular little pickles in vinegar. So nothing too fancy. They're actually good. I'm surprised. They were only £1, so I'm going to have these with at least one of my salads today. Which I'm going to make right now because I'm super hungry. I've been up since 5. So, yeah, I need to eat before I get hungry. To shake things up just a little bit, I'm going to have this sweet and crispy salad. Not the mayonnaise, of course. Everything else is looking good. And I'm going to also be having the 2 other beetroots that I had left over from yesterday. They were actually really nice, so hopefully I can get them out without staining my fingers too much. I used to really like the pickled kind in the jar, but I actually just prefer the fresh kind instead. I think there's probably going to be less sugar in those. I think I'm going to go with obviously the onions, and I'm going to have my gherkin boys too. And I think that's it for this salad. £1 for pickles is really good. Most of the other ones and other brands that I see are kind of expensive for what they are in reality. like a bit of a squishy, chunky boy. Yeah, there we go. I think that'll do. I'm gonna save my last pepper for my dinner. I did have a look in Sainsbury's to see if they had any peppers, but the two that they had, well, I think it was too like squishy and weird, and like, who's gonna buy that? Why even keep it out? So let's bring this over, and this is the beautiful works I will be eating. It's just after 10, but honestly I can't wait any longer. I will get angry if I don't eat something. It's currently 1:15 and I have got a hungy on, so I'm going to be having 2 bananas, because if I wait until after I've picked up Regina from school, it's not going to be pretty before. I can feel my hangry level just going disappearing. I'm feeling much better now. I'm good. I'm calm. I'm good. It's another super beautiful day out. But by golly, it's so cold. Like, deceptively sunny. Hard at work or hardly working? I've had 2 teas today so far. I've got a big juice, and I've also got water. Friends to keep me company. So I'm currently waiting outside Regina's school, and to be brutally honest, I really want to eat some stuff right now, which is a good thing that I'm hungry, but this hunger kind of feels out of control if I'm being like perfectly point blank honest about it. It's not being fun for me right now, and I look crazy. Oh my gosh, I am so hungry. I cannot wait to be in. I've got a whole walk ahead of me before I can eat. Oh, save me. We are over the 10,000 step mark again today. Even I'm impressed, okay? It's a thing. I'm very, very impressed with myself. Usually it's around the 6,000, sometimes 7, 8 if I'm pushing it. But yeah, we're at 10 and I'm really chuffed. I can't believe it's happened again. Look, I'm going to insert a picture of it right this second. Today's dinner is cucumber, a salad box, mixed bean salad. There is some gherkin, pickled onions, and of course, sliced pepper. My loveliness in all its glory. The peppers are good. They're better today. Not like the old one. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to up the amount of salad that I'm having. Today, I'm hungry. But it has taken longer to get to this stage than I thought it would. So, that's something. Will I crack? Let's find out. Today is officially the halfway mark
of the third term of the week.
So, you have to stay tuned if you want to find out. Am I having regrets? No. Not even a little bit. Because I feel different. And I'm not really sure if I have the full vocabulary yet to explain why or how. It kind of feels like a body cleanse. I don't know if you've noticed, but I feel hyper alert. My clarity is good right now. My ability to think, good. Especially when I'm eating. Have my water and my water. Which one will I have? This one or this one? Which one did you think I was going to have? I think it's the beans that make the difference as to whether I feel hungry or not. I felt much fuller when I added them to previous salads. I was fantasizing about tacos again on the walk to school. Why you haunt me, tacos? Why are you so good? I'm feeling really full. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna eat it all. I am. When I was editing a video earlier, there was like a portion of it where I was chewing, like at least a couple of portions of it where I was chewing, and you don't realise how obnoxious chewing is until you watch yourself do it. Like, oh my god. Gosh, it's so weird. Oh. I'm gonna love editing this one. So it is the end of the night for me. Makeup is removed. I've had a bit of a beautifying moment. Trying to keep those wrinkles in check. I use, or rather I have been using mostly the Pie Vegan Collagen, just to see if I'm getting any results, if it's worthwhile me buying another one. I would say actually at this point, it's not a product that I would buy again. Of course, this could be that it's something that you have to use over a period of time, but I don't have time. I have wrinkles and I kind of want them gone. I don't know, how's my forehead look? Oh, never mind about my forehead, what about my freaking cheeks? Anywho, vanity. So yeah, today has been a good day overall. Like I said earlier, I'm starting to feel a little bit different. I don't know if it's from a lack of sugar or very bare minimum kind of carbs, but I definitely feel different. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad different. I am thoroughly looking forward to stepping on the scale tomorrow, seeing if there's any difference. If not, you know, I'm just one of those people, I go with the flow. But yeah, today was good. I'm pleased with my step count. I'm pleased with what I ate. I'm learning in the process of doing this. So maybe it could potentially be something to replace the fasting. even though I did say it was worse, I also feel like actually having something to eat is better. So I don't know, maybe it could work out that way. Sorry, my back is really itching. It's driving me mad. I don't know. So yes, fingers crossed for a good tomorrow as well, and obviously into the weekend. Gonna try and get some steps in at the weekend. I'm only keeping the 10,000 step count for the weekdays, and yeah, whatever I do at the weekend will just be weekend stuff. So there we have it, and I will see you in the AM tomorrow.